Oh, hello. Yeah, it's finally here. Kill Team Nightmare is going on pre-order on Saturday. Yes. Let's talk about that. So, I can't believe it. After all this time making videos saying, oh, where is it? Oh, it's late. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's late. It's finally here. It's finally here. So, let's get into it. Finally it arrives. So just to confirm what we're getting in the box, I think mostly we knew this, but hey, 10 Night Lords, even though we only use 6, you get a full squad of 10. 10 Mandrakes, even though you only use 9, you get 1 spare, because they want to sell the box for 40k, no problem there. You get this big lump, this like, sort of dingy Tracy Island looking thing as your terrain. Not sure how cool that's going to be or not, but it's definitely in there. You get a boatload of cards and tokens and a book. I've been playing with the Eldar from Salvation, and having it does revolutionise how you play the game in terms of ease of reference with all the cards from these teams from this season. It's really cool, and it's worth saying that I do think these boxes will come out quite quickly. Like individually, like you'll get the Drukhari, you'll get the Night Lords that come out quite quickly. But I also think, the cards in the book are going to be exclusive to the box. I expect they'll put PDF rules up of the teams and/or print them in White Dwarf quite quickly. But if you want the paper content, that is limited edition and exclusive to this box. Okay, so just bear that in mind. It's your choice. Okay. I expect this to retail for £80 the same as Salvation, or whatever Salvation cost in your country, okay? And it will be up for pre-order on Saturday the 6th, and that also means that from 10 a.m. on Saturday the 6th, the floodgates will open. Go and watch Mr. Glass Half Dead, go and watch Mr. Can You Roll a Crit, go and watch any of the other content creators, Guerrilla Miniature Games, whatever you like. The men with books will be there with their books to tell you all about these teams and how they work, okay? Maybe some of them will even, recorded battle reports, things like that. That'd be really cool. So go and look at them, and obviously I will give you some analysis. I usually do some analysis of what I let them get a good couple of hours in with their exclusive stuff, and then I usually put something out in the evening, Saturday evening, my kind of reflection on what they've been showing off, okay? That said, I once again had most of the rules spoiled, I think, from... spoiled, hate that word, from Warhammer Plus. So, yeah. I think most of the things are known, but I'm sure there'll be some little bits and pieces that sneak up on us. But I'm so zazzed. It's appeared. It's there. It exists. So, a little bit of capitalism chat. Where are you going to buy it? And I make this point like every time Games Workshop do a big Kill Team release. So, like 4 times a year, it's that time again. You basically have the choice of buying it from Games Workshop directly or buying it from a third-party discounter, right? Obviously, if you buy it from a discounter, you get a discount. That's why it's called a discounter. Makes sense. Buy it from them, get a discount. So, for example, from Element Games, which is the discounter of choice that I recommend and have a commercial partnership with, link in the description. If you use the link in the description, I get a little kickback when you don't pay any extra. So that's amazing, right, for me and you, because you support me without actually paying me anything, which is great. And you get 15% off Element Games, which is £12, right? So you save £12. That's £12 that you can spend on some miniatures, or a pizza, like whatever you're doing with your life, like 3 beers, So that's £12. On the other hand, if you buy it from Warhammer.com, then they will have more stock on Warhammer.com, so you are more guaranteed to definitely get it. Right, and this is the dichotomy. This is where Games Workshop. I'm a big fan of Games Workshop and everything they do, but I'm still going to call out the one shadiest business practice, which is they don't always send out enough stock to their third-party company, because obviously they hold it back for their web store because they make more profit from their web store, right? Not just because of the discounts, but because of the relationship where Element Games has to take a cut to keep the lights on as well. So they sell it directly. They're getting all that extra profit. It is what it is. Now, I think that distribution for Salvation was pretty good. Better Decima, the terrain set, not so much. But for Salvation was pretty good. Like, I remember that staying in stock. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I remember that staying in stock in discounters for at least a couple of hours. So I think you should be able to... get it from a discounter. Like, I want to pitch this. I don't want anybody to be persuaded to order from Element Games to support the channel where otherwise they would have ordered from Warhammer.com, and to miss out on their box because of that, I would perhaps like to persuade you that if you're going to go for a discounter, to go for the one that supports the channel. But if you're worried about getting your box, paying the full RRP from Warhammer.com makes it more likely that you'll definitely get a box. So that's a choice that you have to make. How badly you need the box, how badly you need the £12, that's up to you. Now, the only other little wrinkle, especially as it's coming out the first Saturday in the month, there'll be a collectible. Every month there's a collectible coin from Games Workshop retail stores. So this is the Corrupt one picture, the Dark Angels one. There'll be a new design that they'll announce in an article this week. And if you spend £60 in the retail store that month while stocks last, you'll get the coin. So if you've been collecting the coins, and my wife and I have, we've got binders and binders of every single collectible coin they've done, then that's another reason potentially to go into a Games Workshop store. And then you're effectively paying £12 for a small metal coin, which makes you a mug. But there you go. Okay. I know what I am. But then also you're supporting that store, that manager, and that thing on the high street. And the way I always rationalise it to myself is that I see loads of my kids from work in there playing games every Sunday. So, I feel like I'm helping the high street to survive, which makes me feel warm and fuzzy. So that is how I rationalise not getting my delicious discount. Not that I don't order from Element Games, I do. I just try and always put £60 a month through the local Warhammer stores till as well. So yeah, there's that wrinkle as well to consider. So that's enough on that. But if you do decide to use a discounter, if you make the decision, I want to get it from a discounter, I want to save some cash, in that case, I would ask you to consider the Element Games link in the description. Element Games are really good. They've got really good customer service. They're really genuine guys. And they've contributed a lot to the hobby as well through Artis Opus and Byron and all that sort of stuff. The guy that owns Element Games has also contributed a lot to the hobby and the online community. So there's all that stuff to consider as well. All right? It's worth talking as well about the other stuff that's gone on pre-order today. So I'm not a Warcry guy or a Blood Bowl guy. Like, they're two games that I know not that much about, but it's great that they've got their stuff. So I try and track all the releases you see in this spreadsheet before. Soon I'm going to cut off the December, January, February column because it's all green now, baby. We've completed everything that was supposed to be out by the end of February. It's only a month late. Because we're on the 31st of March. Well, no, 5 weeks late. Well, no, it's a 2-week pre-order period. 8 weeks late. No, for month. It's coming out now. Pre-order in a week, so that's 5 weeks, and then 2-week pre-order, 7 weeks. 7 weeks late. But there you go. Is what it is. So, yeah. What have we got left to look forward to? March, April, May. Well, in theory, we're going to get Orcs and Custodes. They need to come out pretty soon. Might expect those to go on Sunday preview next week even. Chaos Marines. Yep. The Plastic Legion Command Squad, that's been previewed. That should be out at some point soon. Plastic Legion Melee Weapon Set, we're still waiting to see that. That should be the next, I would think, the next Heresy Thursday. But then I don't really track Legion Imperialis stuff. But maybe the next Heresy Thursday will be the preview for the Plastic Melee Weapon Set. And then we've had various characters terminated. Then we've got the next Kill Team box and the next Warcry box. Now, after that, time gets weird because, of course, we've just had the Grim Wallow Groundhogs that are in the Timeless Wastes, which is things that they've previewed outside of a roadmap, so we don't have a time frame on that. And some of those things, like the Grim Wallow Groundhogs and like Warhammer Underworld's Wintermoor, have obviously leaped ahead of other things that have been on roadmaps for a long time. It is what it is. I would expect to see those things appear as well at some point. So, what's next? Well, I'm an optimist. I think Games Workshop might catch up with itself a little bit. I think we'll see Kill Team Termination come out before the end of May. Yeah. Now, that makes me maybe an optimist, right? It means that I'll be catching it up and bringing it out just within its kind of window of when it was supposed to be out, right? And the reason I think they're going to do that, and this could be my hot take, is I don't think they're going to delay the launch of the next edition. I think the next edition of Kill Team is coming out on the 31st of August, as in that's the day it'll come out into your hands. Now, that seems really precise. And maybe it's a hot take. I don't have any inside information. I'm just looking at the fact that 3 years ago, Kill Team 21 released on the last Saturday in August. and it might be time for that. Games Workshop games are in a 2-week cycle, so this year we get a new edition of Age of Sigmar, and we get a new edition of Kill Team on the 3-year cycle. That's just what's going to happen, and I'm pretty sure it's going to come out on the last Saturday in August. Now, I know that means that this season is short. It's only been 3 boxes instead of 4. Where's our 4th box? What's going on? Do you remember these Reddit rumours? I talked about these on the Discord, and I couldn't find them for ages, and then I realised, I'm being so stupid. Just go to my own video and look there. And then when I was talking on the Discord, Oro, who's really into also trying to guess and speculate about release dates, was like, yeah, but those rumours don't predate the big delay of Salvation being released. Well, actually, it turns out, having read them again, when we got these rumours, like, because they talk about in the first 2 bullet points, Craftworld Scorpions and Scouts. Like, this was when we didn't. This was just on the cusp of when they were first previewing it. Right? This was just on the cusp when they were first previewing it. It says Scouts box with Scorpions confirmed today. So these are put out on Reddit just as they were confirming what was going to be in the box. So it was around that sort of time. So, yeah. I think, and these rumours have been not 100% accurate, right? Let's just look at ourselves. Scorpions, Scouts, okay. New Chaos Cult. Well, we've seen the Night Lords, new Chaos Warband. Like, some of this stuff makes sense if you imagine that the person writing wasn't quite fully native English speaker, perhaps. But like, new Chaos Cult, no, but we have seen a new Chaos Warband. New Gene Stealer Cult, emphatically yes. We're getting the Brood Brothers. That's definitely a new Gene Stealer Cult Warband. New Tau, no, nothing like it. New Drukhari Rax, not Rax, but we are getting Mandrakes. And again, I would certainly make that mix up between Rax and Mandrakes, right? So I don't know. Maybe I'm on copium. That's possible. But I think there's quite a lot of stuff that's true-ish. It's not totally false. There are inaccuracies, but I think that the person who wrote this has obviously heard something, right? And if we look onto some more stuff, this is a really old rumour. If we look onto some more stuff, they said the composition of the next 2 boxes is unknown. It seems that after Craftworld versus Scouts in mid-November, he still thought it would come out. So this is obviously before the delay was apparent. I don't know. They expected the next box to be sold by the end of December, but this won't really happen. The 3rd box will come mid-end Q1 2024, and by mid-end of Q2 2024, Kill Team 3 will be announced. Don't know. And then expected the official release date to be August/September, completing the 3-year cycle. Now, I do think it's going to be August/September. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be announced by the middle end of Q2, right? Obviously, the timelines got messed up, and I think they're going to work hard to bring it back on track to hit that end of August, start of September release date. But even back then, this Reddit guy is saying it's only going to be 3 releases. And of course, the box is called Termination, the terminus of something, the end of something. So that kind of implies it might be the last box edition as well, like a hidden in plain sight kind of thing. Like, I don't know. This is just what I feel. Feel free to let me know in the comments if I'm full of it. And then, because we're reading here, we can look at how he got on with predicting the Craftworld guys at the bottom there, 3 APL, 9 agents, and what he called a Kill Team ability. You can buff at the beginning of an activation, e.g. you can reroll +1 attack, circle movements, etc. Well, that was pretty close to what actually happened. So, like, there's grains of truth in there. So we can look at this middle paragraph. Kill Team 3 will simplify some rules. Line of sight obscured, climbing, among others. Unknown if they'll sell a compendium for all the kill teams by Kill Team 3, or the same rules will be launched. Unknown if the new kill teams are at the starter box. I just think we're going to get a new edition 31st of August. Like, on that day, you'll be able to get it in your hands. Could be wrong. Don't know. And I think Termination, hopefully they get out before the end, because you've got to think how much time, if they get Termination out, that at least gives them, May, June and July. They start the hype train near the end of July for the next edition. People that bought Termination don't feel totally jibbed. At least they've had a whole month where that was the thing. That's how I think it's going to work. We'll see. Let me know in the comments. Final thoughts. I'm definitely buying this box, Nightmare. Yes, picking it up for sure, 100%. How about you? Let me know in the comments who's buying it, who's not buying it, who's waiting for an individual team. What do you think about not getting the cards, that kind of thing. This is a shorter video, for sure, 15 minutes or so, 15, 20 minutes. I have recorded a great big long one, almost over an hour, I think, just on what we learned from Warhammer Plus. That's coming to you on Tuesday. So this is the weekend video. That'll be the Tuesday video. Live stream Wednesday. Something else after the weekend. But members have already seen that video, so consider membership, right? You get that video straight away. One of the perks of membership is early videos, okay, now and again. If you do decide to buy from Element Games, please remember the link in the description. That really helps the channel. How do you rate my future predictions? Let me know about that. And a big thank you to all my members who, throw money my way on a regular basis, but especially Mr. Nightfall and Mr. Massive Crit, who are both subscribed at the highest tier. All right, guys, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you're happy. Well, if nothing else, I'll stop saying, "Oh, when's Nightmare coming out? Why isn't it out yet? I'm so grumpy, bub." And you get some other better content. And I won't have to mention calendars, seasons, druids, or any of the other things that I've been tediously wambling on about for months and months and months and months and months. All right, great day. Have a great day. Hope you're having a great weekend, Easter weekend. Okay, hope you're having a blessed Easter with your family or friends or whatever it is that you're doing. Bye-bye, bye-bye-bye, bye-bye, bye, goodbye, bye.